Hi guys, please let me know if you can hear me properly or if something is too loud or not loud enough. I'm using the same settings as last week, so I hope everything is fine. Can anyone hear me properly? Great then. Oh, before we start this, I just want to say officially happy birthday to Lauren because her birthday is just now. So just as we start the show, it's midnight and it's her birthday. So happy birthday, Lauren. Even though I told you this in person, I told you I'm gonna give you a shout out in the live just in case you're around. I'm not sure if you're gonna be around, but you could still see this as a replay. So next, if there are any new players, please let me know because I'm gonna tell you the rules of this game. I think I saw one new name, but I'm not sure. The others, the majority, are like people that I already know. They're like hardcore players. Risti, you're definitely not the new one. Luke, okay, no. Oh, I saw another Luke. The other Luke I think is new for me with a name. And I think I saw someone from Sweden. Sarah, I think? That seems new, and Elin. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you the rules, how this works. There are gonna be 5 rounds with 5 questions each. In each round is a different style of game. And whoever answers correctly, the first person gets 5 points, second person gets 3 points, third person gets 2 points, fourth and fifth person get 1 point each. In the end of the night, whoever is in top 10, they're gonna receive some digital goodies, like some artworks from Eurovision. And I mean, it's not from Eurovision, it's from me. I made them based on some Eurovision acts. Also, if you guys think that I'm a bit weird tonight, it's because I'm a little bit tipsy. I literally just came back from Lauren's birthday dinner, so stuff has happened. But I can handle myself, I have water here, everything is professional. So, if everything is clear, I didn't forget anything. By the way, when you write the answer for new people, I pay a lot of attention to how you spell the answer. So even if I know from your answer that you knew the answer, if it's not spelled correctly, I will not give you the points. So I'm calling this ahead of time, so you're not surprised afterwards when, you know, I'm not gonna give you the points. I have nothing against you. Also, every now and then, usually to easy questions when everyone answers at the same time, the order in which you see your answers are not going to be the same as the order in which I see the answers on my computer. So that does happen every now and then. Dimitris, there will be no chipmunk round tonight. So also for new people, every week I kind of changed around, so not everything the same every week. They're talking about the chipmunk round, which some people really hate and some people really like. That one is not tonight, so no need for headphones to be like super controlled. I'm not gonna blow out your ears. So, if everyone is ready, I think we could start with the first round. Should we wait for more people to come in? I think we can start, because it's 3 minutes past 12, so I have talked for a while. The first round is going to be the round that Dimitris just says that sucks. It's the emoji round. But it's a special emoji round because this emoji round was pretty much created by Catal. So 4 of the questions are from Catal. I think 2 of the emojis I kind of changed because they were way too easy, so I tried to make them a bit harder. And the 5th one is just made up by me. So, Catal, you are gonna get your points, don't worry. I know that probably they're gonna be the only points that you're gonna get tonight, but you are gonna get the points for submitting the question. Here is going to be the first question. By the way, I am going to look, I'm looking in this round for the name of the song. So you need to tell me the name of the song. Spell it correctly, because that does count quite a lot. So, here is the first one. Also, just to be fair, to like help you a little bit, in Catal's version of the emoji round, it is not word by word. So you kind of have to get it based on the emojis. It's not word by word the way I'm doing it. So, okay. Obviously this was way too easy. Oh, I already saw 5 correct answers. The answer was indeed The Dream. And the first person who answered correctly and is getting 5 points tonight is Jovan. 5 points. 3 points will go to George. Oh, Serbia is on the top right now in the beginning. 2 points. Ben Crocker. 1 point. Koya Yellow. And the last point will go to Luke Hepworth. Now there are 2 Lukes, so I have to call you out by last name too. Okay, first round obviously way too easy, but it's a good warm-up. I'm fairly sure the next ones are not gonna be as easy. Second question is this one. I don't think it's that hard, but I changed it a little bit from what Catal wrote originally, just because I want it to be a bit more strange. Oh, okay. Obviously this is not hard enough either. I like when you guys are struggling. These are too easy. The answer is indeed skeletons. And the first person who answered correctly with skeletons is Ben Crocker. 5 points. 3 points. No, I'm sorry. 5 points go to Fuji. Fuji answered before. 3 points go to Ben Crocker. 2 points go to Ellen. Let me write your last name in there too. I only have you as Ellen. It's Ellen Andrakovic. 1 point. Oh, Napos, you misspelled skeletons. Party Rick gets 1 point. And the last point goes to Adli. The next person would have been Ronald and then Koya Yellow. So, third emoji is this one. I made it a bit harder. I do admit it's not the way Catal submitted it originally. I thought it was too easy. So I thought maybe this one will make you a bit confused. Let's see. Ooh, I saw 5 correct ones already. Definitely, this round is way too easy for you guys. The correct answer was Soldiers of Love. And the first person who answered correctly and gets 5 points, and also hello from me because I didn't see you getting in the chat, is Erison. 5 points. 3 points go to Alexandru Bardash. I forgot again your last name. Alexandru. That's easy for me to remember. And now I'm confused. Why don't I have you in the list? I know for sure that you played before. I'll just add you new. So 3 points, yes. 2 points go to Janus. 2 points. One point goes to Sis. And the last point goes to Party Rick. The next person would have been Marco and Dimitris. Alright. Fourth round of this, fourth question actually, of this first round is probably a bit harder. Here we go. I would hope it's harder because everything else for you guys was too easy up until now. So. Yes, sis, you made a point. You see, it's not impossible. Keep fighting. So, not really, you're not there yet. Did I see any correct ones yet? I did not see one correct one. I did change it from the original Catal's version. Not that much, just one of the emojis I've changed because I thought that would be too easy. No. I don't think I see any correct ones yet. Wait. I think I saw one. It's a lot of hear them calling. It's definitely not hear them calling. I'm telling you that ahead. So you don't have to write that. Someone was very close, but not quite. I don't... Ooh, I saw someone answering this correctly. Cathal doesn't remember it himself, but maybe you don't remember it because I did change one of the emojis. I've changed the first emoji to something else because I thought the original was too easy. I'm always trying to make it a bit harder. So let's see if I can get 5 correct ones. I saw a couple, 3, 4 correct ones I think. Maybe 5 now? Yes, I did see 5 correct ones. So the answer to this one was Sound of Our Hearts. And the first person who answered correctly was, I'm just gonna recheck just to be sure. Yes, the first person who answered correctly was Risti. 5 points. 3 points came a lot later. And it came from Marco Van Melis. 3 points. Two points go to Jojo. 1 point goes to Dimitris. And the last point. Ooh, I forgot how to pronounce your name. I think it's Gefortst. Like the one that has the Cyrillic letters. I think it's Gefortst. 1 point. I don't remember how I wrote you in my list though. I don't think I have you in my list unless I give you a different name. I'm just gonna type you back in as Gefortst. That's how I remember that you told me last time to pronounce it. And I think this was the last point, if I remember correctly. Yes. So, the last one of the emoji round is going to be quite interesting. And this is it. I'm curious how many of you are gonna get it. Jojo keeps pushing that funny girl. Maybe at some point, but not now. Fuego would be too easy. Spirit in the sky? Where do you see the spirits in the sky in this one? I won't lie, I did see correct answers, but they're not 5 yet. I see quite a couple of them now, maybe almost 5, but I'm also curious about the spelling because this one is not in English. And I think I saw 5 correct ones that might have been spelled correctly. The answer for this one was L'enfer et moi. And the first person who said that was Iwaldron, aka in this case Isaac W. Maybe I should just change your name. I still have your old name in my list. 3 points went then to a lot of shady lady I see here. Okay, then Isaac answered once more because he thought I didn't see it, but I did see it. The next person was Stefano Del Re. 3 points. Two points go to Mangelo. Someone subscribed. Who subscribed? Diana Shijorge Moldovan. Thank you for subscribing. I'm curious if you're subscribing because you're in this chat or you just saw the video that I uploaded. 1 point will go to Erison. That's 1. And the last point, Dimitris, you misspelled. I'm sorry. Napos gets the last point. Someone else subscribed. Who's that? Ben Bodin or Bodin. I don't know where you're from. Thank you for subscribing. Who did I say? Napos. Napos, 1 point. Let's see. The end. Lucas, you're here. Thank you for your donation. Greatly appreciated. I am gonna tell you who won the first round without telling you the points. The first round, and I think it was kind of tight, to be honest. I don't think someone really pulled ahead in this round. This round was won by Erison, but not by far. Like, this round was extremely tight, I can tell you this much. So, the emoji round is done if you didn't like this one. And we are moving on to the Zoom round, which for new people works like this. You're gonna see a screenshot of a live performance from Eurovision that was zoomed in all the way to pixels level, and slowly is gonna be moving out. The answer that I need from you guys is the country and the year this time. So remember, country and year. I don't care about the song and the artist anymore. So, the first one is going to be... Oh, I see that ESC Swiss is here. Hi, I didn't see... Well, probably a lot of you I've missed when you came in, because I'm not really following the chat when you're saying hi. this is the first Zoom of tonight. Here we go. Let's see how hard this is for you guys. I would hope not too hard. Dana, even if that was the answer, you only need to tell me the country and the year, not everything. Or is that your neutral answer? So, a lot of different countries and years I see here. No one quite knows it yet, I think. I'm gonna recheck everything afterwards, but I need to be sure that I see 5 correct ones. Up until now, I don't think I saw any correct ones. Okay, now I am sure that I saw 5 correct ones, but I need to check if the first one that I saw is actually the first one. So starting for the first person that answered, which was Fitra with Denmark 2019, that was wrong. And then we keep going down the list, and there are a lot of wrong answers. Many wrong answers. Even more. The first person who answered correctly was the person that I saw the first time, so I was correct. The answer for this one is Iceland 1997, and the first person who answered was Marco van Melis. 5 points. If you guys haven't seen this one, you have to watch it. I only know it because of you guys. You kept recommending it to me, and it is quite a thing. Stefano Del Rey, you were very close with the year, but you had the wrong country. Same with Luke. The next person who answered correctly was Losers Are Loving. Welcome back. I haven't seen you in a very long time. 2 points go to Marco Gazzoli. So both Marcos made points this round. 1 point goes to Dimitris. And the last point goes to Isaac W, aka Iwaldron. 1 point. The next person would have been not on my list yet, because it was too big of a difference. So Iwaldron gets the last point. And we move on to the next Zoom. And this is the image. Hi Eric. You're not that late. You've missed the first round though. But as you know, you only need around 10 points to get in top 10, so you still have a lot of chances to do that. ESC Swiss, so close. Countries are coming in. A lot of countries are coming in. I need to pick up who's the first one who's gonna answer correctly. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? No correct answer yet. A lot of answers coming in. Ooh, I saw a first correct one. And at this point I saw quite a few of them correctly. But the first person who answered correctly with Hungary 2016 was, let me recheck just to be sure. I don't want to have to come all the way back to check for everyone, but no one mentioned this country early in the game, so I'm fairly sure this is correct. Yes, the first person who answered correctly is Bernice. 5 points. Three points go to Marco Gazzoli. Two points go to Jeffrey Yu, or Jeffrey. I don't even know who you are anymore. Let's go for Jeffrey Yu because that's how I remember. That's how it's in my brain. We move further. After Jeffrey, the next person who answered, Erison, you had the wrong year. The next person was Costel Crintia. 1 point. And the last point goes to George. The next person would have been Ben Baudin and then Jonathan. But George is getting the last point. Okay, Luke says, have you forgot me as I was quite a bit higher than Bernice? Okay, Luke, I'm gonna look for you to see how much higher you were than Bernice. So, the wrong answer started here. Bernice's answer was here. So, Luke, you said Turkey 2010. And then it was Bernice before you with the right answer. The next time when you answered correctly, Luke, if you answered correctly, I cannot find you even on the list yet. The next time you wrote, haven't you done this before? So no, I do not see a correct answer from you. The third zoom is this one. Okay, Alan, I want to look for you too. You said Armenia 2009. And Croatia 2008. And Estonia 2019. Yes, you were not on the list. Okay, let's see how many of you got this one, because I was looking for your answers in the previous question instead of following who's answering what here. So, Ben Crocker, I cannot press the Control F because I am not on YouTube the way you're imagining it. Like, the screen that I'm looking at is a different software. So, the first who answered correctly for this one, which was Russia 2003, is Russia 2003. I got to Jeffrey with Russia 2008, that doesn't count. Russia 2010, Russia 2008. The first Russia 2003 comes from Stefano Del Rey, 5 points. Three points go to... I do see a lot of Russias, but they're all wrong years. The next person who answered correctly was Fitra. 3 points. Two points go to Jovan. One point goes to Erison. And the last point goes to Marco Gazzoli. The next would have been Luke and Jay Bates. This one goes to Marco Gazzoli, I said. Fourth round is this one. I am sorry guys if you see yourselves a lot higher. I told you that in the questions where everyone answers at the same time, the order might not be the same the way you see it. And I just realized I did not turn on my lights. Why didn't you guys tell me? I was in the dark the whole time. Okay, I need to pay attention to what you guys are answering now. What's the earworm, Dana? You'll need to tell me afterwards. So, do I see enough correct ones? Let me see. I don't yet. Some people get the right country, but it's always the wrong year. Okay, I did see a first person to answer correctly. And now I need 4 more. And I'm fairly sure that I saw 4 more. The 4th person to answer correctly, and this was Azerbaijan 2009, is Stefano Del Re. 5 points. Three points. We'll go to Eric S. I think I only saw one Eric tonight in the game. 2 points. Go to Koya Yellow. 1 point. Ben Crocker. And the last point goes to Omer Engin. Omer Engin, I'm guessing. Omer Engin. I know that I have you in my list. I forgot how to pronounce your name. I'm guessing it's Omer Engin. Let's see where you are. Here. And Fitra, how didn't you get Azerbaijan 2009? It's how they open, with like them holding hands. The last one is this one. I'm not sure how hard this is gonna be. Maybe it will, but not for everyone. Some of you guys are trolling answers, but you're very close. Answers are in. You guys cannot really decide on a specific year, but I'm gonna tell you the year. The year was 2007, and the country was Greece. This was Yasu Maria. And the first person who answered correctly with Greece 2007 was Napos. 5 points. 3 points go to Erison. 2 points go to Losers Are Loving. 1 point goes to Ronald 17. And the last point goes to Dimitris. And this was the last question of this round. So, Stefano is asking me to check the position. Stefano, let's see where you are. So Ronald got points, Dimitris got points. The next correct answer came from Stefano. Yes, you would have been the next one. After you was Eric S, Diana Shigrigore, and then Koya Yellow, but they all had the wrong answer. So Stefano, you had the 4th answer after them, which would have been correct, but is the 6th total correct answer. So, the next round is the questions round. So here is all about knowledge. And most of the questions are being submitted by you, I think, except for the first question, which I come up with. The rest are all being submitted by people. So, the first question, which I kind of have to give credit to Marco Gazzoli because I started writing this based on one of his questions, but I changed his because I could not check out the answer that he gave me. The first question of tonight in the question round is: in 1991, Malta was allowed to participate in the contest for the first time in 16 years, unable to do so before, due to restrictions on the number of countries allowed to participate. Which country did they replace? So they replaced a country for some reason in 1991. I will need the complete name of the country. Guys, you know that I'm paying attention to the way you spell everything. Please. I need the name to be complete, which I'm pretty sure that I saw 5 of correct ones, but I'm gonna skip so many of you, and I'm sorry guys, but you had to write everything. You know this. Like, most of you that made the mistakes, you're like old players. The correct answer is the Netherlands. I am not accepting Netherlands as an answer. I would probably accept Holland as an answer, but not Netherlands. The first person who answered correctly with the Netherlands is Marco van Melis. 5 points. Three points go to ESC Swiss Eurovision statistics. I don't think I've ever pronounced your full name before. You're just ESC Swiss. 2 points go to Adli. 1 point goes to Jojo. And the last point goes to Ronald 17. So, second question, which was submitted by William Birch. So this is not my question. I checked the answer and it is correct. Harrison says, so you would accept a less correct answer? No, Holland, the Netherlands kind of try to, I've seen this, they kind of try to promote themselves as Holland, just like Czech Republic want to promote themselves as Czechia. So that's why I would accept Holland. It's not a wronger answer. So, the Jonathan is not boom boom chaka chaka. I know what you think from William Birch, that he likes that song, but no, that's not the answer. The question from William Birch is, obviously William, you cannot answer it if you're here. I didn't see you in the chat though. The question is, what is the only song to have an Australian Aboriginal word in the title? Now, let's see how you know these ones. If you think that mine are hard, these questions are way harder. It must have an Aboriginal word in it. Why are you guys going with haba haba when that was obviously African? It says Australian Aboriginal. Answers coming in. So many haba habas. Really. It's not boom boom chaka chaka. Stop it. Now, Guys, you kind of have to check your spellings too, because if I am really mean, none of you answered correctly. So I'm gonna give you like another minute just to see if someone spells everything correctly. If no one spells it correctly, I will accept the not full version of the answer, but I will give you a chance to look for your answers to see if it's spelled correctly. I'm gonna give you a full minute, really. It's a lot of Amandamga and different versions of how you spell that one. The problem was not letters, the problem was like something else in between words that you guys did not put in. I'm only gonna give you like another like 20 seconds. If no one answers correctly, I will accept the version without those things. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. I don't think I saw any that were spelled the way that William sent it to me. So I'm gonna check that to be sure. So there are no complaints in the end. So let's see. Maybe he made a mistake. Although I do check this stuff usually. So, the name of the song on the Eurovision website is spelled without the things that he put in. So I will accept the version without. The song is Boom Boom Boomerang from Austria 1977. He did spell it with a hyphen in between, but it is with dash, so it's obviously not on the Eurovision website. So I will accept the non-complete one. The first person who answered without the whole thing, because I will accept it, was so many habas. I Waldron, 5 points. Three points. Marco Van Melis. 2 points. Mr. Mike 855. And I feel like that's a new name. Welcome on the board. Next was, with 1 point, ESC Swiss, 1 point. And the last one, Boom Boom Boomerang, is from Jonathan. So now you guys, to understand why I didn't want to give you the points in the beginning, is because of the lines, but if you go on their website, like on the Eurovision website, it's spelled without, even though I'm not sure how much you can trust those, because I've seen names spelled on their website that were wrong. But I'll accept it without, even though William submitted it with. The third question is submitted by Marco Van Melis. So Marco, you cannot answer this one. Name the artist and the song of the very first ever entry performed in Eurovision. So, what's the name of the song and the performer that was the very first in Eurovision ever? And it's not Blanche City Lights. Just saying. Check your spellings. I see many of them. Most of them are copy-paste, but if that's your strategy, why not? Unless you copied something that was wrong. The answer was De Vogels van Holland from Yeti Pearl, I'm guessing. Which based on my German, would mean the birds of the Netherlands, but I'm not sure. Or the birds of Holland. The first person, let's see if it's spelled correctly though. The first person who answered was Fuji and said Yeti Pearl. The Vogels van Holland, that's correct. Fuji, 5 points. Fuji, 3 points. The Vogels van Holland. Oh, Erison, you misspelled. Jeffrey, Yeti Pearl. The Vogels van Holland. Jeffrey, you, 3 points. 2 points. The Vogels van Holland go to Mr. Mike 855. You're in it to win it. 1 point goes to Maru fan. Oh, we have a Maru fan here. That's a new player. 1 point. And the last point. ESC Swiss, the name of the song is not complete. Gary Moore is not kebab, but I would like some kebab right now. Erison with his second try. The Vogels van Holland, you misspelled Holland the second time too. Eric S, Yeti Pearl, the Vogels van Holland. Eric S, you're getting 1 point. Eric S, let's see if everyone else spelled Holland correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, yes. Yes, sorry Erison. Holland has 2 L's. And we are moving on to the fourth one. And this one was submitted by Jeffrey Yu. So this time, Jeffrey Yu, you cannot answer. Oh, I forgot to give the point to Michael. So Michael, you're getting 1 point for submitting the question. I forgot the alphabet. Next one, submitted by Jeffrey Yu. You're getting your point. The question is, which Eurovision entry is the only single to have topped the sales chart in every territory it was released in? So what I'm looking for is the name of the song and the artist in this case. So this song was #1 in the sales charts in every territory it was released in. Everywhere, #1. Just think that just because something is popular, it doesn't mean that it's popular everywhere as #1. So many different answers. I haven't seen any correct one yet. No correct ones yet. It's not Boom Boom Chaka Chaka. Stop with that one. William, what did you start here? Okay, no correct ones yet. No correct ones yet. No correct ones yet. This is quite a question. I mean, honestly, I don't think I would have known either. But it is true. So don't forget, I need the name of the song and the artist. Just saying, if some of you think that you put the right answer in but was not complete, remember, it's song and artist that I need. Okay, I think I saw a correct one. 2 correct ones. 3 correct ones. I am curious. 4 correct ones. 5, probably 5 now, yes. The answer to this extremely hard question is Ein bisschen Frieden von Nicole. But if you don't have the SZ letter on your keyboard, I accept the double S for bisschen. The first person who answered correctly and gets 5 points with Ein bisschen Frieden and Nicole, because some of you did say Ein bisschen Frieden before, but you did not have the complete answer. The first person was Mr. Mike 855. 5 points. 3 points. Go to Ben Baudin. I did not check if this is how you pronounce your name. You might be Baudin if you're from somewhere else. It just sounds French to me for some reason. I don't even know why. 2 points. Nicole Ein bisschen Frieden goes to Marco Van Melis. 1 point. Jovan not complete. 1 point goes to Koya Yellow. And the last point goes to Koya Yellow again. And the last one goes to no one. And Vicente Frida Nicole goes to Bernice, the last point. So it's hard to find. And Jeffrey, you got your point for the question. So, the 5th one. Koya, I always see your answers. I know that you think that if you answer twice, I will see it the second time. But if I do see it the second time, I will probably see the first time too. The 5th question was submitted by Fuji. And the question is, who was the earliest born Eurovision participant? So this is also not easy. You have to really know like some trivia stuff. Ben, why are you upset? You made points. Oh, it's Swedish. So how do you pronounce it? Bodin? Bodin? Ben Bod? Bodin? The earliest born Eurovision participant. Looking for names. I'm not gonna lie to you, I did see some correct ones at some point. And I'm pretty sure that at this point I saw 5, so this was not as hard as the others. The answer was... I'm not sure how to pronounce it, I'm pretty sure it's Lale. It's Lale Anderson from Germany. Oh, it's German, so then it should be Lale Anderson. She participated in 1961. She was born in March 1905. The first person who answered correctly is Harrison. 5 points. 3 points go to Koya Yellow. 2 points go to Marufan. 1 point goes to Mr. Mike. And the last point goes to Dimitris. And this was the question round, which was really hard, but not hard because of me. I'm not the one who made it hard. You guys are submitting this really hard questions. The winner of this third round is ooh, someone had a lot of points. I almost wanted to say that was a three-way tie, but it's not a three-way tie. It was actually won by Marco Van Melis. And we're gonna go to the fourth round, which is a bit more fun. The fourth round is Lost in Translation. This is the one in which I took lyrics from an English lyric, like the song was in English from Eurovision, and I kept translating it to different languages and brought it back to English and saw what was left. What I do need from you in this round is to tell me what's the title of the song. Someone asked if there's no artworks round. It is an artworks round. This is the fourth round. There's one more after this one. So, in this one, you're gonna see the lyrics that were like weirdly translated and brought back to English. You'll have to figure out the title of the song. First 5 are getting the points. Here is the first one, which I think is not that hard because I wanted to make it easy in the beginning for you guys. The first one is, I will give it to everyone, but I didn't lie because no one can guarantee. Love never fly, you never learn to fly, but I want to try. This is how everything was translated. What was the original song? There's a lot of flying involved in this one. I saw 5 correct ones, so obviously it was not that hard. The answer would have been Dying to Try. And the original lyrics were, I'll give you it all, but I'm not going to lie, cause no one can promise that love will ever learn how to fly, will ever learn how to fly, oh, but I'm dying to try. The first person that answered and gets 5 points is Ben Crocker. 5. 3 points go to Jonathan. 2 points go to Jeffrey Yu. 1 point goes to Koya Yellow. And the last point goes to Eric S. Eric. By the way, sis, I do see your comments every now and then, but I cannot answer because I have to keep track of everything here. But after this, we do have the chat time, like when I just mumble about stuff, so just stick around. The second round of this one starts now, and the lyrics are: we are young and innocent, you don't know what we want, we are developing rapidly, it's too late, everything has changed, I don't know what will happen in the future. So, how many of you will know this one? I don't think it's very hard, and I do think I saw 5 correct ones. There are not that many correct ones, but the answer would have been Looking Back. And the original lyrics were, we were young and naive, didn't know what we need, we were in such a rush to grow up, Now it's too late to save, all the seasons have changed, didn't know what was in front of us. The first person who answered correctly was Jonathan. 5 points. Three points go to I don't know, LOL. So you did know. 3 points. Welcome on aboard. 2 points go to Erison. 1 point goes to Bernice. And the last point goes to Ben Crocker. The third set of lyrics from this round is knife holder and my back, then you will have courage, combat attack. Are you talking about kimchi or something? No reward, feel warm. This one totally surprised me. When I saw the translation of this one, I was like, how did you get to that thing? How do you put kimchi in there? So, obviously it's not hard enough for you guys. I thought this one was gonna be weird, but you did get the knife and the back, which probably helps a lot. The answer was indeed, I feed you my love. The original was, you put a knife against my back and you dare me to face the attack. You say for cowards there's no reward, feel the heat. So the first person who answered correctly, and 5 points, go to Stefano Del Rey. Stefano. 3 points go to J Bait. 2 points go to Jonathan. Something happened to your internet today, Jonathan. Your answers are all coming through. 1 point goes to Jeffrey Yu. And the last point goes to, oh, I don't know how to pronounce that. I will go with Osuntav. Okun. It cannot be Okun. Oksun. I'm sorry, I really don't know how to pronounce it. Or Orkun. I think it's something like Orkuntav. The next one would have been Georgia and Marco Van Melis misspelled it. The next one would have been Georgia and Eric S. and then Napos. Was this the last point? Yes, it was. So, the fifth one. The fourth one is, it's like Orsun. Okay, so it's Orsun. Orsun Tav. The fourth one is, and getting harder, I won't lie. Keep what I hear in the dark. It smells good when you walk in. What do I think? I'm just a woman who made fun of you. What's this one? Okay, man, like 50 answers came in at the same time, so I'm totally sorry if these are mixed up. The first person who answered correctly, the answer being Funny Girl, and the original text was, and it's getting hard, I'm not gonna lie, to keep in the dark what I'm feeling inside, when you walk in smelling like her perfume, what was I thinking, I'm just a funny girl to you. 5 points are going to J Bait. 3 points, Erison. 2 points. Bernice. 1 point. Bodin. Bodin. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it. And the last point goes to Jojo. Which just as well might be Yo-Yo. I mean, at this point I have no idea what I'm pronouncing from which country. And we're going to the fifth one, the last one of this round. And the lyrics are: this sentence is true, almost over, all these feelings left me, he stole some very popular things. What could this be? This sentence is true. I have to tell you, I saw no correct answer yet. Or maybe let me recheck the whole thing. So no, I do think I saw like 1 or 2 correct ones. There are not that many correct ones. Maybe 3, 4. If I see another one, I'm calling it. I saw 5 correct ones, at least. The original lyrics were: the message is so true, the end is really near. All these feelings take me down. It's still the things so dear. Sweet People was from 2010, Alyosha. 5 points with the person I think was the first who answered correctly. I will just recheck just to be sure. And that's right. The first person who answered correctly is Stefano Del Re. 5 points. Three points. Come a lot later to Marco Van Melis. 2 points. Sweet People is Koya Yellow. 1 point. 1 point. It's again Stefano Del Rey. I already gave you 5. Were you wrong the first time? I'm gonna recheck. No, Sweet People, you were right. You don't have to answer twice, guys. I do see your answers. The next person is Party Rick. Party Rick, 1 point. And the last amount of points, Jojo, you misspelled sweet, is Gefortzt. 1 point. The winner of this round is, let's see, I do see a tie, and it is a tie between 2 people. It is a tie between Stefano Del Re and Jonathan. And we're on to the last round. In this round, your spelling is really important. Please do not rush with your answer, because in this one I need the complete thing. In this round I will need the year, the country, the artist, and the name of the song. Everything spelled correctly. This is the artwork round. In this one you're gonna see some artworks, some digital artworks that I did based on some performances in Eurovision. You have to figure out which ones they are. Usually they're very easy. You just have to know how to spell everything. So pay attention to your spelling rather than how fast you are. So, yes, Max. This is welcome to Alex Spelling Bee. This round is always about spelling. The first image is this one. Come on. Very easy. Extremely easy. But be careful how you spell everything. Careful how you spell everything. Okay, at this point I think I'm sure I saw 5 of them. It is of course Il Volo Grande Amore, Italy 2015. The first person who answered correctly is Il Volo Grande Amore, Italy 2015, Jeffrey Yu, 5 points. Three points. Eric S, you did not write the name of the song. Georgia. Everything is correct. Georgia, 3 points. 2 points. Go to Fuji. 1 point. Italy 2015, Il Volo Grande Amore goes to Dimitris. And the last point, Il Volo Italy 2015 Grande Amore goes to Bernice. Second image, get ready, is this one. I know, sis, this might be a bit harder to know everything, but some people do know them. Like, the answers are coming in pretty fast, so apparently it's not as hard as some people would think. So, one of the most trolled answers in the history of this trivia night. And I'm not sure, this is so predictable, and still I'm not sure that I saw 5 correct spelled answers. This is actually funny. I would expect this to be very easy for you guys. The answer is indeed Belgium 2017, Blanche, City Lights. But man, you misspelled a lot. The first person who answered was Erison, but Erison went with Sanna Nielsen and Undo, which is not the one. Then Napos went with Esther Pioni, but Esther's stage was not dark like this. Eric S said 2017 Blanche, City Lights, Belgium, and that's correct. Eric S, 5 points. Three points. Marco misspelled Blanche. Dimitris, 2017 Belgium, Blanche, City Lights, Dimitris, 3 points. 2 points. Marco misspelled Blanche. Costel Crintia, Blanche, City Light, it's Lights, and you misspelled Belgium too. George, City Lights, Blanche, Belgium 2017, that's correct. Georgia, 2 points. 1 point. Blanche, City Lights, Belgium 2017, Stefano Del Rey, 1 point. The last point. Jovan was not Icebreaker. Jojo was not Icebreaker. Party Rick literally just copied the title of the thing from YouTube, but it does count. It is Blanche City Lights Belgium Live Grand Final 2017. So Party Rick, 1 point. It does count. It is correct. further. Third image. We go. It will start counting, I'm just saying. It only starts counting now. If you answer before I show the image, it does not count. Just saying. So answers are coming in. You see how you troll me? I can troll you back. Okay, I'm sure I saw 5 correct ones. This is Switzerland, 1988, Céline Dion, Ne partez pas, sans moi. And the first person who answered correctly, and I'm just glad that he answered correctly because I'm so tired of seeing this troll answer, is ESC Swiss. The first person who answered was Fitra, but it was wrong. ESC Swiss said Switzerland, 1988, Céline Dion, Ne partez pas sans moi. That's correct. 5 points. ESC Swiss. Three points. Céline Dion, Ne partez pas sans moi. Switzerland, 1988. Fuji, 3 points. 2 points. Switzerland, 1988. Céline Dion, Ne partez pas sans moi goes to Adli. 1 point. Philippe, you did not have the complete answer. Jeffrey, Céline Dion, Ne partez pas sans moi. Switzerland, 1988. Jeffrey, you, 1 point. And the last point. Ne partez pas sans moi. Céline Dion, Switzerland. Ooh, Ben Crocker, you misspelled 1988. You wrote 2988. The next person would be George, which misspelled the word moi. Then Harrison, 1988, Switzerland, Ne partez pas sans moi. Céline Dion. Harrison gets the last point. And the fourth image is, and now you cannot troll those anymore because I put them, you kept like sending vibes to make those two, I made them. Now we're getting back to serious stuff. This is the next image. I need complete answers. So everything, artist, song, year, country for this round. I'm fairly sure I saw 5 correct ones. It is Ukraine 2020, Goa, Solovey, and Goa with an underscore. The first person who answered correctly, Solovey, Goa, Ukraine 2020, is Jeffrey Yu. 5 points. Three points. Solovey, Goa, Ukraine 2020 go to Ben Crocker. 2 points. Fitra, wrong. Risti, Goa, Solovey, Ukraine 2020. Risti, 2 points. Riz, are these your first points tonight? I don't remember giving you points yet. Oh, you made a 2 before. Oh, a 5, I mean. 1 point goes to 2020 Solovey, Goa, Ukraine, Harrison. And the last point, Solovey, Goa, Ukraine 2020, Georgia. And we are going to, sorry, was the wrong thing. We are going to the last question of tonight. Complete answer. Here we go. It's not hard at all. This is the one. Not hard. seriously not hard. And I think I saw 5 correct ones. Some misspelled ones, but 5 correct ones. The answer is Ireland 2011 Jedward lipstick. The first person who answered was Jovan with Kedvesen. Obviously not the answer. Nor Storm. The first person who answered correctly with Jedward lipstick Ireland 2011 is Jeffrey Yu. 5 points. Jeffrey, you killed this round. Jeffrey, 3 points. Jedward Ireland 2011 lipstick go to Fuji. 2 points. Jedward Ireland 2011 lipstick go... no, 2011 lipstick Ireland Jedward go to Erison. 1 point goes to Ben Crocker. And the last point goes to Risti. Adli, you would have been next. And give me just a little time, and I'm gonna tell you who are the winners of tonight, who is the top 10. Don't forget, afterwards I'm gonna stay for a chat for like 40 minutes, or however long it takes until it's 2 AM here. So, I honestly do not know who's going to win, because it seemed relatively close, to be honest. Ooh, this is extremely close. It's like top 3 has only 1 point in between. Top 4 has 3. Yes, this is extremely close. So, Dana, if you want, I could do some game night. If you guys want, we can do that. Hello, Nicholas. So, now I have to check, because literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people are tied for 10th place. So I need to figure out who's actually 10th from all of you. It depends which ones of you got 5 pointers. There's 1 here, none here, 1 here, none here, and 1 there. Okay, who got most 3s? This one got most 3s. And this one got most 2s. So I'm so sorry, but like 3 of you with top 10 or not, that had 10 points, will not be in top 10. But not because of me, because of the rules. So people with most 5s, people with the most 3s. This person has 5s. Yes, okay. As I said, this is a very close one. So, top 10. First, I'm gonna tell you who would have been in top 15 with that crazy tie, like 5-way tie. On the 15th place, first of all, would have been J-Bait. 14th place would have been ESC Swiss. And now, 13, 12, and 11, all of them with 10 points, are Koya Yellow, George, and Bernice. Now, on the 10th place, with 10 points, but more 3s. No, this is with fewer 3s. The more 3s goes on the 9th place. So on the 10th place, with 10 points, is Mr. Mike 855. On the 9th place is Eric S. 8th place with 11 points is Jonathan. 7th place, also with 11 points, is Iwaldron. 6th place, no more ties, with 16 points, Ben Crocker. 5th place with 18 points, Fuji. 4th place with 22 points, is Marco Van Melis. 3rd place with 24 points is Harrison. Also with 24 points, but more 5s, is Stefano Del Rey. And on the 1st place, with 25 points, is Jeffrey Yu. So Jeffrey, I think Jeffrey won already once. So Risti asked if he's a new winner. I think Jeffrey won. Am I wrong, Jeffrey? Let me know. I feel like you won once this season at some point, didn't you? Congratulations. Time for chat. If anyone has questions, please write them, because now I am gonna switch from the software back to YouTube, so I will be able to actually see your questions. Please, guys, add me in the questions. So Jeffrey says Jeffrey never won, so it's a new winner. Congratulations, 2 weeks in a row. We had Risti and now Jeffrey. Harrison, every time you're so close. It's just like, I cannot wait for you to win. I cannot believe you're always in top 10. Always, never first. So, Georgia is leaving. Bye, Georgia. So, I am going to switch now to YouTube so I can weirdly see myself, which I don't really want to do that because it's kind of creepy. But also to see your questions. So if you have questions at me, they're gonna appear to me in a weird color. So Harrison says, first of all, I think this is really funny. Harrison says that he went to pee during the El Volo image, and that's why he lost, which is very possible because it's literally just 1 point. So yeah, maybe you doing that cost you your first win. Dana is asking me, do you know who Dimash is? Yes, I do know who Dimash is. I know him because of, I think we talked about this last week, didn't we? About Dimash? I'm not sure. Ooh, were you gone last week? I don't remember, but I think you were not here last week. So we actually talked about him. Why? Why are you asking me if I know who he is? Is there something that I should know? Maybe there's something that I don't know about him. I am sorry, Berenice, that you keep your... do you know that when you play poker and, like, let's say top 20 get into money, so you're getting money back, and your 21st, that one is called the bubble boy, because once you're out, the bubble with money bursts. So I feel like you, Bernice, were the bubble person so often in this one. You're always right next. I remember your name so often in top 15. So you're always very close, almost like Harrison being very close to actually win. But never really happens. A lot of second places. Sis, if you want to submit a question, you can email me or send me a private message on Facebook or a DM on Instagram. So it works in a lot of different ways. If you don't know my email address, it is literally my name, Alexandru Mic, no dots, nothing, at rocketmail.com. Rocket like rocket. Rocketmail. Stefano, congratulations. I thought you were doing a lot better. I thought you were in top 10 already at some point, weren't you? Why am I confused? I thought you were before. I remember giving you a lot of points in like different evenings. Luke is asking about Lauren and Mike again. So first of all, Lauren just had her birthday. Happy birthday again for like I don't know how many times. I told her so many times today anyway. Probably in around 2 weeks. We've I would say probably 2 weeks. Mike has been to the States and now he came back, so he has to do that isolation thing that you guys know everyone does it when you go from a country to another. So he cannot do anything right now. Jeffrey really likes the artwork one. The artwork one is easy from the point of view of recognizing, but if you know how to spell it, it's a different question. I think a lot of people know what they're seeing, but they don't know everything. Marco misspelled Blanche. I'm sorry. Well, a lot of you guys, like 5 of you actually, were very close to getting to top 10. You just needed 1 point. Oh, this was actually never this close. I remember having like a 2-way tie for the 10th place or something, but never 5 people at the same time. Bristy asked me how was the birthday party. It was not actually a party. It was just like a dinner with just a few of us. You know, 2 more people you know from that dinner was Amelia and Zach. So it was just like dinner, and then we went for some wine, and then I came back because I had the live trivia. I saw Stefano, I saw that you already wrote me. So yes, please send me your email address if you were in top 10 and if you're new, like Mr. Mike for example. If you're still around, please send me your email address somehow so I can send you the things. Can you react to John Henrik with his son? I cannot do it right now. I'm sorry, Freddy. I cannot do live reactions on this live stream. Maybe if I will just find another step. Maybe I will do it like after we finish the 10th episodes of this trivia night. Maybe I will do that where I will do like live reactions, but I will not mix them with the trivia nights because I've done it before and it was a big mistake. So I'm not gonna do that. Erison, did you watch Iceland 1997 for back and forth? I am not gonna tell you, Erison, because it's not nice to spoil, neither pro or against. So I'm not gonna spoil. If obviously I have watched Iceland 1997. If it's gonna be in back and forth, I don't know. You just have to watch. Dana, I wanted you to react to him. But if you know, yes, I've already seen like a lot of stuff from Dimash, so it won't be like a first reaction at this point. Erica asks, for the artwork, how does it work? Do you mean how do you get the artwork, or I don't understand the question. If you want to receive the artwork for me, you have to be in top 10 and send me your email address, and then I will send it to you. Bernice, yeah, maybe you should be Bubble Boy now. Forever with number 4 and ever. Gifford is saying, last week I went to a restaurant and Elnur seriously was performing there, so I made a photo with him afterwards. Wait, where are you now? Are you in Azerbaijan? Where are you from? I don't think I've asked you where you're from. How do you see Elnur? And why was he in a restaurant? Erison says, happy birthday to you. What? You need to tell her happy birthday from all of us. I will 100% tell her. I also told her to try to join, but I am fairly sure she was tired. I don't think she actually watched. it is late. I mean, at this point, I'm 100% sure she's sleeping. Cosmina, yes, you can. And actually, I picked Il Volo just so I have to send one to Catal because he keeps asking for it constantly. Freddy, yes, I did know that Elena Paparizou was half Swedish and participated in Melody Festival. Dana says the earworm was Nasnia Dagoniat. I love Nasnia Dagoniat so much, but I'm not sure how that sounds live, to be honest, because after you listen to the girls singing live in Eurovision, I kind of doubt of their capabilities for live performances, but they were entertaining and they exploited the LGBT stuff quite well for them to make money and sell tickets. So let's say kudos to them, but at this point I don't like them anymore, like the way they grew up. Gary Moore, what is your favorite year of Eurovision? I haven't done a top yet. I'm actually planning to start like a series in which I will be ranking like the countries by my favorite and then see which year gets the highest ranks for different countries. So I will try to do something like that. From the show point of view, I do think I like 2016. From the songs point of view, it's quite hard because I like a lot of years. I like 2009, I like 2015, I like 2016, I like 2018. So I don't know which one would be the best from the songs point of view. Show-wise, I'm fairly sure that it's in between 2016 and 2009. Okay, so Sis and Freddy know each other from Luke's lockdown live streams. Actually, I've seen his last lockdown live stream. I was actually quite curious to see what the lockdown is. Man, my mouth is really dry, and this is the entire amount of water that I have left right now. So that's not good. Adley, I'm sure that if you would do that, the happy birthday video, she would be really happy. Stefano, I know. Actually, she told me that she feels like it's been such a long time since they did a video, and it is true. We just could not meet. But they both want to do it. It's not like they've lost interest or anything, it just could not work time-wise. So Gefort is from Azerbaijan. Speaks Russian. But yeah, it's surprising. I am surprised that Elnor would have been in a restaurant, because I don't know, I imagine him to be like a very big artist, maybe? I don't know, like his voice sounds like he should be in like opera houses, not in restaurants. Unless someone paid a lot of money for him to be there. So Freddy says, I not only want Sweden to win Eurovision because I'm Swedish, but also because we really know how to put on a show. All from finding good hosts to building stage and production. You do a good job with production, but you have to have Petra, like that's a must. And then, I don't know, you can find a co-host. If you don't want to do Mons, do whoever wins the year that brings it to you. Marco says, after 2000, my favorite year is 2016, before that is 1997. I only know like 3 songs from 1997, so I cannot say that. Dana says, I heard the Brunetta 2 girl had a controversial comment regarding LGBTQ community, even though they gained a lot from pretending to be part of it. That's true. And I will actually go into it, because I know exactly what happened. So they were taking like someone took like some interviews of them, you know, how they were when they were young and all that, if they were actually together and all that. And they said no, everything was just an act, they were never like together. But the brunette girl, I don't know their names, I'm sorry. The brunette girl went further and said that she's actually against it when it comes to guys. but she thinks it's fine if they're girls, because when guys are together, it's gross, but when girls are together, that's fine. So, I mean, whatever. Like, because of that specific thing, I don't like them anymore. Especially the brunette girl, I think she's really just a hypocrite at this point. Like, you cannot say that. This just, come on. Sis, how do you say water in Romanian? It is apa. Or if you don't want to use the article, it's apa, which is quite close to aqua if you think Spanish, because Romanian is a Latin language, so we're fairly similar. Adli says apa is what in Indonesian. What? Oh, apa is what in Indonesian. So if you say apa in Indonesian, that means what? That's cool. I'll remember that because it's easy to remember. Erison knows the word suika, which is cool. Suika is our version of whatever you will call the national alcohol of different countries. So if you have vodka in Russia, and I know different ones from different countries, but I cannot think of any now, like schnapps in Germany, and moonshine in the States, then you have suika in Romania. So it's a very strong alcohol. It cleans you. Gifford says, like, yes, he's very popular here and known as a star. I also think that they paid him a lot. I would expect so. I mean, seriously, they should have paid him quite a lot. Bye, Eric. See you in the group chat. So Freddy says that apa is monkey in Swedish. Well, apa and monkey are not very similar, but apa could came from ape, maybe, somehow, to become monkey, or the other way around. So I could maybe kind of see it, although apes and monkeys not really the same. But I'm trying to make up stuff to understand why one is the other. Sis says good water equals apo bine or bine apo. Good water? Well, first of all, I don't understand good water in English, like in the idea that it's not polluted. Then the word would be buna, because bine means good, but it's a different type of good. If you want it to be an adjective for water, you need to I forgot what's the name in it, to accord it. Accord? I don't, Dana, how do you say when you make the adjective to match the noun? I forgot the Romanian word even. Accorded? No, that's the subject and predicate. I don't know what you call it. You have, so bine means good indeed, but in that situation, if you want to make it an adjective, the word is buna. So it's apa buna. It's kind of like, if you remember, sis, we say bună seara, bună dimineața, bună ziua. That's the same way. It's like good morning, good evening. It's a bit different. Gary says, is it just me that finds magnets really attractive? I just got the joke first. I was thinking like a magnets on the fridge, and now I understand why. Yes, I find them very attractive too. But only if they're not monopoles. If they're monopoles, they might not. What's your favorite entry from Romania? Ooh, I got this question quite often. It is Voltage with Până la Capăt. But it could have been our 2016 entry if it would have taken part in the show. Sis is asking, what's the last bună? Bună just means good, but it goes into the feminine version of nouns. You know, we are masculine, feminine, and neutral. So, I mean, I don't know how it is in your language, because what I'm gonna explain here might not make sense. But bună is just making it to be like feminine. Bun is for masculine. So if you would say that I am good, you would say Bun. If you say that Dana is good, you say Buna. Gefort, what is your favorite entry from Azerbaijan? That's actually quite hard to choose. I like a lot of Azerbaijan entries. But I would go very probably with Hour of the Wolf. But only as song-wise, not as performance. As performance, I liked a lot When the Music Dies. So it's hard to decide because it depends what I'm looking for. Oh, Sis was asking what's the last Buna in that case. So Bună seara means good evening, Bună dimineața means good morning, and Bună ziua means good day. It's kind of like the German Guten Tag. Dana, what about Let Me Try and Tornero? I like both, but they're in my top 5. But Let Me Try much higher. I don't think they're too old. I think on Let Me Try I don't really like the lyrics, to be honest, but I like the whole performance. On Tornero, obviously I like the voice a lot. What's my favorite Moldovan song, Ben? I think my favorite Moldovan song is Hora din Moldova. I love Hora din Moldova so much, and I don't even listen to our like folk music, not folk, traditional music. I genuinely do not listen to it because I don't like it. But Hora din Moldova, for some reason, I find it so appealing. Like, it's so cool. I could dance all day on it. Yes, Moment of Silence for me is one of our best songs from Romania, but I also know that even if we would have taken part in Eurovision, we were not ranked that high by the betting companies, whatever. But for me, that was I think it's the best one. Yes, Dana, you are Buna. Ronald says he would like Hold Me from Azerbaijan. As number 1, Hold Me has a very cool performance. I totally like the staging and everything that happened there. There are some cringy moments. One of them being when the guy keeps staring into the camera. He's a little bit too dramatic. What's your favorite song of the Netherlands? Ooh, I haven't thought of it, actually. I have to think which ones I like most. I do like... It could be Arcade, but I feel that I'm forgetting something. I have a feeling that now I cannot think about it. But I have a feeling that I liked a Dutch song before Arcade a lot. That probably would beat Arcade, but I cannot think of it right now. It was not planned. Oh, Calm After the Storm. Thank you for telling me that. Yes. So Calm After the Storm, I think I like more than I like Arcade. Adli says Ziwa. Someone calling me with my first name. So, is that how you pronounce it, Ziwa, Adli? That means day in Romanian. The Netherlands 2011 is still one of my favorites. I forgot which one was Netherlands 2011. It must have been the one after Shalali Shalala. Which one was it? The one after Shalali Shalala was... Ooh, Never Alone. I actually liked that song, but it did not do very well for some reason. I mean, not for some reason, I could see why. It does sound a little bit outdated, even back then. But I still liked it. Like, if you listen to the song, like the one like on their YouTube, like their video version, it's quite cool. Sis, De La Capot is all over again. Well, De La Capot translated word by word, it pretty much means from the beginning. Actually, not really. from the start? No. Caput? From the beginning. I would say it's from the beginning, actually, translated, rather than all over again. But all over again, it's a better translation for what they're trying to say with de la caput. So the translation is good from what the meaning is supposed to be. Ojin, I liked Ojin too, but less than Arcade and Calm After the Storm. Oh my god, Gefords, that's quite a question. What is your favorite male and female voices in 21st century Eurovision? Favorite voice? I would go, I know that you guys are not gonna agree with me because he did not do a very good job, but my favorite voice, but I cannot really choose. There are two. Two? Let me think. Only two? Okay, I would say also impressive from the way they're singing. I would say it's in between Harel Skat and Elnur. I like their voices a lot. Elnur has those high-pitched stuff. Both of them kind of messed up their live performances. So in Eurovision, on the live performance, they didn't do that well. But voice-wise, I think both of them are really, really good. And then from the females, I think Elina. I am not sure, but I think I would go with Elina. Wait. My favorite Dutch song is Light and Shadow. Okay, so Jean for Vitra. Vitra likes the Jean. Netherlands 2013 is beautiful. If you take the words literally, is from the end. Well, yes, Dana, but caput could be both ends, also beginning and the end. So that's why I'm not sure if you should use the word end in that case, because in English end means the end. So yeah, it's like the beginning is the other end, like the first end. Yes, Erison, we are not talking about that. Also, it's not capote, it's caput. If you want to talk about capote, that's the thing on the car, like what you open to see the engine. That thing is called capote. But nice to know, it's protection. That thing is protecting the engine. The other thing is protecting other engines, the pistons. Sis is saying your Romanian accents are cool. Do you mean like when I speak English or when I speak Romanian? Aduantas, you did miss the quiz. I mean, you know it's at 12. Yes, you had to set your alarm. How do you say goodbye in Romanian? Sis, depending on the level of friendship and the time of the day, you either go with those Buna versions that I told you, if it's not something very personal. But usually I would go for like the au revoir from the French or auf Wiedersehen from Germany, which in Romanian would be la revedere. So that one would work in any situation, I think. But we say a lot of things. We even say ciao, but that's only if you're like friends. Salut. We have a lot of different versions, but I think with la revedere you cannot go wrong. That one kind of fits official and unofficial stuff. Dimitri says Lorin and Anna Soklic had the best voices. I really wish to see Anna live. I really wanted to see her live on the stage to see how that would sound. Marco says Pastora. Okay, yes, Pastora. She has a really good voice too. Dana says hood. Oh, the hood. The hood of the car is the capote. And Erison. I think Erison asked me that. So capot. Capot. If you say just capot, I think in Romanian we are using that sometimes. I'm not sure if we are still using it or if it's just like an old word. We do use capot for what you use for like when you get out of the shower, that thing that you just put on, or like if you're in a hospital and you have to wear like that thing on top of you. We do call that capot too, but I think it's just the female version of it. Because I've never heard like my dad wearing capot, so I think that's just like for women, even though the clothing is the same thing. Okay, Ali's asking if anyone wants to join the messenger group. You can 100% do that. By the way, I'm only gonna be here for another 5 minutes. So if you have any questions, please ask me. I'm sorry, Adwantas, but here, if you want Adwantas, you can like just join our group chat, and sometimes we have game nights and stuff like that we do on Zoom. So if you want, you can join. La revedere, sis. I'm glad that you learned some Romanian, but I'm not sure how helpful it's gonna be for you, but I like trying to pretend that I know how to teach people Romanian, even though I've never learned Romanian as a foreign language, so I don't even know how the steps are to learn Romanian. Dana, yes, probably we're gonna do a game night. Not too long, but probably yes. I'm sorry, Jaris. Yes, you've missed it again, because very soon we are gonna leave. But I appreciate the fact that you still came if you saw that I was live. This is still nice to know that people want to see what we're doing here. Erison, no. But I can still handle it a little bit. It's Sunday tomorrow, so it's fine. Do the Romanian trivia game. What's the Romanian trivia game? I would have to make up one of those. Yeah, maybe I will just make like some just general knowledge trivia games that are not just Eurovision. I'm curious how people would like those. So Gary says, in school I learned French for a year and then stopped. Well, I've learned French from 2nd grade to 12th grade, so that's like 10 years of French, and I could say weird stuff like Je suis malade and weird stuff. I was actually part of like a theater thing when we were doing like French stuff, but literally I've just learned the things. Like I cannot communicate in French, also because I hated my French teacher so much. She was so bad. Like that person should not be a teacher, and she's still teaching now. I'm an adult now. Like I hated her when I was in high school. I'm 30, I still hate her. I think she should not be teaching ever. But I do speak English and German fluently, so that's good. Okay, I do know Je suis malade by Lara Fabian. I mean, seriously, Erison. I know like all the songs from Lara Fabian. How would you expect me not to? I could even sing it to you. I know the lyrics, but I'm not gonna do it because it's too hard, and I don't want to embarrass myself more than I am usually. Sis says, in Eurovision Live Trivia Night, you speak only Romanian, so we get a little confused. What? Oh, so to speak only Romanian in the Eurovision Live Trivia Night. Well, that would mean that I would have to make all 5 rounds new, so you guys would have no idea what I'm telling you, except for Dana. Dana is gonna win. Dana and Cosmina probably. And Alexandru, because I saw him here, and Costel every now and then they're playing. So just based on the names, I know that they are Romanian. So, the last minute, I'm out of water. Guys, thank you so much for playing. Thank you for chatting with me. I am gonna see you next Saturday. One Saturday I'm gonna skip because I have plans, but it's not the next Saturday, it's the other Saturday. So on the 3rd of October Saturday, we will not have trivia night, but next Saturday we're still having. I'm gonna let you know before that. So, thank you for chatting with me. Guys in the group, if you guys want to join the group, please let Adli know. Kihagi's not here, or Dana know. Dana could add you too. Or Risti, I see Risti is here also. They could add you in the group. Probably we're gonna do like a game night for a couple of hours now. And yes, see you next Saturday. Thank you guys.